wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass, it's Sayan. With the catch, it's Smith. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Grab behind the line, it's Peoples. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fire to the right side, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Gets weight on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks free. Now they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Gabe moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's brought down out at the 46.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Scanning the field. It's Sayan. The receiver grabs it. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. Stop at the 36, that's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. It's a solid game to pick up the first down, and what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bama. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
To the air, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle, it's Tate. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught over the middle, it's Tate. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
High completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Close to the tight end. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Hale. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
To throw, it's Simpson. Caught by the receiver. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Grant. He's swarmed by the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Make the stop. What? Good enough for a first down at the 29. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Oh, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And that kicked right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. See if they keep it going, or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just nowhere to go on that run play. That's going to bring up third down. Nice job by that defensive front.
offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
Grab down the middle. It's Horton. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
The defense is so caught up in this. Running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, to put them on top now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Tate. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Gonna run it. It's Peoples.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now the running back's got it again. They've got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Running play called on 4th and short. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound in a scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it at the 15. Coverage team brings down the returner. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield. It's Sayan. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hale. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
On first down, it's play action. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got his man wide open. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Hand off to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
But anything at this point in the game, you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a... Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
set second down play here. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
You know, on a slant route, you like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
Oh, what a move. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. That offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Important second down play coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has the first down and more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On the run, it's Young. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Here's the second down play. The 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw to the left side. Finds his man. It's Peoples. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
To throw, it's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Down he goes. It's a sack. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.